My name is Gail Strack. I'm a former public defender, prosecutor.
What made you want to become a prosecutor?
Well, I think it all starts when I met Casey Gwinn. We ended up joining forces on how to fix the system in San Diego. One thing led to another, and here we are taking on another big challenge.
I think the case that has really brought so much attention to the work that we're doing was the case involving Robert and Stacy Feldman. It was a case in which a woman appeared to have fallen in a bathtub. That case languished for a couple of years in Denver, Colorado, because the medical examiner couldn't say that it was a homicide. And Robert Feldman is now serving life without possibility of parole. We helped solve a case that had been ruled an accidental death.
Do you have fond memories of those early years?
Yes and no. I mean, we were the outsiders, the new kids on the block. Although we did fit in, but there was a lot of turmoil at home, a lot of fighting between my mother and Don. Stephen and I were the children of my mom's first marriage, and there was a huge divide in the family. It was difficult. A lot of things aren't discussed. There's never been a discussion of Stephen's death. As little kids, we held hands all the time. We were one and the same. It was always Robin and Stephen together. We did everything together. We were really, really close. Stephen had a hard time finding himself. Stephen didn't have great role models. My father was abusive with Stephen or would beat him. You know, Don would beat us. My mother and Stephen didn't have that relationship that I had with my mother. Things didn't come as easy as they did for me. When I decided to go to school in Texas, I sold my car to Stephen. He wrapped it around a telephone pole one night. He had been drinking, and he made an offhanded comment to my mother that, yeah, I should have been dead. But still, they were all very hopeful. Two of his best friends from high school, they were working for a painting and refinishing company. Everything was going really well. My mom wanted all of her children home for the summer. So the day before I come home, Steve drove by my mom's car, waved, said he had to run an errand for Don in the city, and he'd be back in an hour. Don's shop had 2 showrooms in the front and an office. And then in the back was basically a big garage where he had all his trucks and forklifts. And Stephen was found hanging from the boom of a forklift. There were a couple of inconsistencies, things that no one explained. There was no investigation, no interviews, no note. I had questions, but we were told it was suicide, and that was it, case closed.
Do you find his death suspicious?
I do. I think it's very suspicious. These are the photographs that were taken by the medical examiner after Stephen's death. I've never seen a knot this complex, this unique in a suicide. This is a knot that was created by somebody who had some training experience in the tying of knots. Looking at this photo in detail, I can see evidence of 3 separate ligature marks on the neck. One low, one in the middle, and then the final deep furrow. That's a huge red flag, and when you see more than one ligature mark, it's a homicide till proven otherwise. That's why you need to be doing autopsies, because the easiest way to get away with that homicide is to stage it to look like a suicide.
I still stayed home that summer. I remember I rode my old bike to the cemetery every day. It was last year. It was devastating. My mom had a really hard time accepting Stephen's death. You know, like I said, at times she was depressed. But on the other hand, she had always said she would never take her own life after Stephen died. That was a promise she made to us, that she would never ever do that to us. So I started looking for experts who could tell me, yay or nay, can you actually kill yourself in this manner? That's how I found the Alliance for Hope.
Well, the beginning of the Mary Ann Hayes case was us finding out that she had allegedly strangled herself to death, and we are the national experts in strangulation assaults.
My mother fell supposedly outside on the driveway or the sidewalk of the house. She fell and landed on both her wrists and so severely broken them. She's just gotten out of a cast within 2 weeks of her dying.
If both your wrists have been in casts or splints for a certain period, you're going to be much weaker. So you're going to have less grip strength, less forearm strength to actually pull that ligature tight.
And so those two wrists couldn't possibly have applied the pressure that was necessary.
To be fair to everyone, is that the law enforcement officers who responded to this case, they weren't properly trained.
If you have officers, detectives investigating a death and they don't have specific advanced training, then of course they're going to find nothing because they don't know what to look for. If they haven't had the training, how can you expect them to come up with a correct conclusion?
And we should be saying, there's something wrong here. We do not believe there's a case on planet Earth, in a published report or in an unpublished report anywhere, that would replicate what they claim happened to Mary Ann Hayes.
Any type of ligature that's going to stay around the neck has to be locked in place. You have to maintain that pressure in order to die, to block that blood flow to and from the brain.
What makes you think there was no locking mechanism?
In this case, there's absolutely no locking mechanism. There's no evidence of a knot.
I think everybody immediately sees, where's the knot? How are you going to continue to apply continuous pressure? Because that's what you need in order for someone to die.
So for us, it was that. And then from there, everything just kept building on top of that. Even if you were laying down, you can't strangle yourself to death because you'd go unconscious in 6 to 8, 9 seconds. You'd let go of the ligature and your hands would fall to your sides. And I know they've got lots of cases. I know that they're under the gun with hundreds and hundreds of cold cases in Cook County, but you still have an obligation.